Okay, what's up, Cowboys fans? This post-game video here is just a little bit later compared to everybody else's because I wanted to watch the Packer and Viking game, which surprised me because I picked the Packers to win, and I don't know, I guess the energy in the new stadium for the Vikings helped them out, and they were able to win. That really surprised me. But more importantly than all that, let's get to our game here against the Redskins, which I picked us to lose, but I did that because I said I want them to prove to me that they can win and do better. And like Shango said, we found a way to win even though we fucked up a lot and we have a lot of problems to clean up here. But despite the fact that we made a lot of mistakes and it got really down, another game that went down to the wire, this time we were able to pull it off. And I think a lot of the reason is, well, one, the Redskins suck. Kirk Cousins sucks, and that whole organization is going to crumble. I think next week they're going to lose to, I think they play the Giants. So they're going to be 0-3, which will probably cement them in the grave, and they'll be dead last probably the whole rest of the season in our division, unless we fuck up horrifically and join them or something. But I kind of had a feeling that they're probably going to be the laughing stock of our division. So they're going to be in the hole for a while now. I think another big reason why we won is Dak Prescott, because no interceptions, and he did get sacked a couple of times, but no fumbles. Now, of course, Zeke had some fumbles that were very critical, and I was really thinking that I'm going to have to go into the kitchen and get a great big red Sharpie and put a L right next to the game on the schedule that I have on the refrigerator with the magnets on it, and have to write an L next to it like I did for the Giants game, because when those fumbles happened, I thought, oh, well, this is going to be another loss, and we're going to be in 0-2, and it's going to be horrific. And but it didn't happen. So what we did, so Dak, again, and what everybody has been saying, and what I've been saying all this time, from preseason all the way to now, is that Dak has, he's just, I guess the best word I like to use for him is poise, calm, cool, calm, and collected. Doesn't seem like, I mean, he has gotten pressured a few times, but hasn't thrown any picks yet, hasn't fumbled the ball when he gets sacked, hasn't made any dumb decisions, is generally very accurate. He hit Cole Beasley on some good plays, so Cole was able to redeem himself from last week. He had some pretty good throws to Dez. Witten, sorry T. Willie, but I'm still pissed at you, and I don't want to see your ass with the ball. Beasley redeemed himself, but I'm still pissed at T. Willie. Oh, and then that one really good play, was it on third down to Swain, number 87? That was another good play there, too. So everybody looked great. And, Zeke is still, again, he's a rookie, so he can learn. So I'm not going to be too harsh on him. But, he better get those butterfingers wiped off and dry, and better hold on to the ball, because that's going to be really ugly if we have, if we play good teams. Like if we fumbled that many times against the Packers or the Steelers or Philly or the Giants again, we would have lost, because they would have taken advantage of it. The only reason why we were able to sneak away with the win is because the Redskins suck ass. So we can do those mistakes against shitty teams like Washington, but the good teams, you got to play flawless football, because we can't do that, and we have to play better defense too. I really thought that the defense would lose the game for us, because, again, Dak looked really well, so really there wasn't too many problems on offense aside from just the fumbles that Zeke had. But defensively, missed tackles, secondary looked like shit. They had a pretty decent running game on us. But once again, in the second half of the game, especially in the fourth quarter, we looked to come back a lot better, and we made some crucial stops, and we stopped them to field goals, which was good, because once we stopped them to the field goals, I said, okay, the defense, I mean, we're not playing dominant defense, but 3 points is better than 6, 7 points. So that was good. And I thought, okay, that's not bad. And then the turning point for me was, and for most of us, was when Barry Church got the interception in the end zone. When that happened, I thought, because again, that was when they were driving down the field right down there. That's when I was getting ready to pull out that red Sharpie and put a big L on the schedule that's on my refrigerator, because I thought, okay, if they score here, we're done. I mean, I love Dak and I think he could drive, but I don't know. It's just, the time's running out. But once we got that pick finally, then I thought, okay, let's take a chill pill. We got a break here finally. Thank God Cousins sucks, and thank God their offense sucks with their shitty play. I thought we had shitty play calling, but they had really bad play calling for the Redskins on offense. So I thought, okay, good. They gave us a gift there. So let's utilize it. Let's try to get another touchdown. And thank God, we got Morris. I remember looking right before that touchdown, Morris's touchdown. I thought, okay, I can't really see his number. That's not 21, is it? And then when he ran in, and they said, oh yeah, Morris, and I saw the 46. I was like, oh good, because and I said, and Shango was the same way, my dad, everybody, we were like, that's why you use Morris. Use Morris on those 3rd and 1 situations or the goal line situations, and not only that, but I think by that point Zeke had already fumbled twice. So it's like, okay, just put Morris in there. He's all fired up because he's against his former team. Put him in there, and we'll be able to get a touchdown. And he did. Thank God they listened to us, because everybody's like, just put Morris in. And it was him. So good. And that's exactly why I want Morris in there on that goal line type of situations. And then once we got that last touchdown, I was like, okay, I think we'll be okay. And the defense thankfully made enough stops, whether it was field goal or 3 and outs. And they did sack Cousins a couple of times, which was good. So they showed up finally, and they should have, because Washington is not that great anyway. So if it had been if the Redskins had beat us like 30-10 or something, I'd be like, oh my God, because if you lose to a team like as shitty as Washington, then and then again, like I said in the pregame, if you start out 0-2, that's it. I was like, I'll never pick the Cowboys again, tank the season, get rid of freaking Garrett and everybody, and it was just, I would be so depressed right now. But it just helps. It's just a good thing that Washington sucks, and that our defense finally stepped up and got the crucial stops that we needed, and we were able to get Morris the last touchdown, and everything was fine. And then, oh yeah, and of course the other touchdown I forgot was when Dak ran in there too. So that was great. I love seeing that, just as long as he doesn't get hit or, pull a Romo on us, But no, he looked really good, and I have no complaints from Dak at all. No, I have 0 complaints. He doesn't have to throw for 800 yards a game or anything. Just he ran in for a touchdown, which was awesome. He hit everybody, all the targets. He did get sacked, but that's all right. He did the best that he could do, and no INTs or anything like that. So I got no complaints from Dak. It's still Dak attack. It's still Dak mania. I'm all for him. I remember Dion and LT were talking about it on the postgame show. If Dak can go 4-1 and Romo comes back, and if we're 4-1, or even if we have 2 losses, I think that we should just keep him. Especially if he doesn't have any interceptions still, and he's been doing good. Why don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if he's got chemistry going, and if he's got the momentum, why kill the momentum? And then bring Romo in, and Romo's going to be rusty, and God knows if he's going to get hurt again, and it's going to kill the momentum. And then, and then we're going to be saying, why the fuck did you bring back Romo? Then we're going to raise hell. Almost every single person on YouTube and on the message boards and on the comment section on Facebook and on the website, everything. We're all going to be like, why the fuck did you start? Most of us are pro-Dak. Anybody with half a brain is pro-Dak. So, and all the experts agree pretty much on Dion and all the former players on NFL Network and all the other stations pretty much agree that, hey, Dak is looking good. He wasn't the reason why we lost to the Giants, and he is a reason why we won this game because he didn't make any crucial picks or any turnovers, and he ran in for a touchdown. So we got no problem. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Dak right now. So I will not have any bad things to say about the guy unless he throws a late pick in the fourth quarter in one of these games or something like that. But even then, he's a rookie and he can learn. Just like Zeke. I am pissed at Zeke, but he is a rookie and he can learn. So, you know, you can't get, if they were 5-year veterans, I'd say, hey, what the fuck are you doing making these rookie mistakes? But again, they're young, they can learn. Just give them time, be patient. Takes time for rookies to gel with the offense, although Dak has already gelled anyway, so no problem there. But Zeke, just, you know, hopefully no more butterfingers. You know, we had that with DeMarco Murray too. But and then defensively, I think I have just a little bit more faith in the defense because they made those crucial stops. They looked real fired up. They looked like they were, okay, let's fucking win this. You know, don't let them score on us here. And they did. So I think they can improve slightly. And once we get everybody back, because there's only 2 more games left for their suspensions. We're on game 3 now with Chicago and then 1 more. And then was it after the 49er game is the Packers, I think, or one of those teams. Which is great because that'll be a tough game, you know, them and then Philly on Halloween Eve. So we're going to need our defensive help back. So that'll be great. Once the hard teams come along, like the ones I just mentioned, and then eventually with Pittsburgh and Minnesota, who just won, and Cincy and all the others, and then the Giants again. Hopefully we'll have all of our guys, our defensive guys, back, and then we'll be fully stocked on defense, and then we can get to a better pass rush and more stops, hopefully more turnovers and picks, and then we'll be all right. So that helps a lot. So I will have more and more faith as the rest of the games go on, and if we are able to stack a couple more wins, because Chicago is beatable. We'll see if they can. Well, I'm going to watch them how they do against Philly. It'd be nice if they can beat Philly, but and then the 49ers are beatable, although they'll put up a good fight, but I think we can get them. But yeah, I think we'll see how we do there. If we can get 2 more wins in a row, and if our defense holds up, then I think we'll be all right. And then getting the guys back from suspensions will help a lot too. So I'm starting to get a little bit more faith. They have a lot of work to do and a lot of cleaning up to do, but hopefully they can eventually get everything sorted out and we'll be all right. Wow. So anyway, that's about it. Thank God we finally got a win. We're not 0-2. That would be horrific if we were, but we're not. We're 1-1. It's not that bad. Hell, Green Bay is 1-1 too. Green Bay is a playoff caliber team, so even they're not perfect, and they're a really good team. So, yeah, these divisional games are crazy. But yeah, it was great, entertaining game. Thankfully, we came out on the good side finally. So yeah, so next is Chi-Town. I'll go ahead and we'll talk about that next week. Either tomorrow. This time tomorrow or Tuesday, I will do my my next pick'em video for week 3, and then Friday or Saturday, whenever next week, we'll do the pregame video for Chi-Town. So yeah, so that's it. This is great. Finally, we have more faith now in our boys. We'll see if I pick them to beat Chicago next week, which I probably will. I'll be nice and pick us to win. I will have to see how, again, we'll see how Chicago does against Philly, but if I'll change my opinion or not. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But I'm just glad that we won, and we're doing well, and just be glad we're not the Redskins right now, because they're gonna lose next week for sure, and they're gonna be in a big trench. They're gonna be in the grave. So just be glad we're not Washington, okay? But yeah, anyway, go Cowboys, and I'll catch you guys in a couple days for my next pick'em video, and let's go get them Chicago Bears. All right, peace out, guys.